Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another discography ranking. Today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite bands, but this band gets a lot of hate for some reason, and I think the reason why they get hate is because a lot of people don't like the lead singer. I haven't made a video in a while, um, but I'm going to crack out. That's not the word I meant to use. I'm going to put out a few videos today. First of which is going to be this video, which is a discography ranking for Disturbed, and then I'm going to put a top 10 songs out for Disturbed, and then I have a couple other ideas that I'm going to do, or that I might do today, but I'm not sure. Alright, so let's get started. So, my number, they have 8 studio albums. Um, this one was pretty easy to rank. They only have 8 albums. A lot of they all really sound the same. Besides, this one sounds a little different, and that's why I put it in this list. And actually, now I think about it, one of these albums, which not the most recent album, the album before that, did kind of sound a little different. There was a couple of like ballads on there, and one of which I really liked. The other ones I didn't really care for. But anyway, I'll get to that. So my number 8 is going to be Believe from 2002. And you know how I usually do this? I usually pick 3 songs from the album that are my favorites. And this one, my favorite song on the album is Prayer, but I also like Liberate and the song Rise. The rest of the album is very kind of boring. It was kind of hard to listen to, kind of hard to get through. I wasn't really hooked. That's why it's number 8. Number 7, another album that I wasn't huge on, but I still liked, was not their most recent album, but their album before that, which was Evolution from 2018. And the 3 songs I liked on this album were Are You Ready? I thought that was a great song. A lot of people didn't like it, but I did. A Reason to Fight, which I think is a ballad. I might be wrong. And then number 3 is a ballad, which is Hold On to Memories, and I really like that fucking song. I don't care what anybody says. I like that song quite a bit. My number 6 is going to be Indestructible from 2008. Indestructible is a great song. Inside the Fire is one of my favorite Disturbed songs. Period. And then I like the song Torn from that one. My number 5 is going to be Immortalized from 2015. And this one was their comeback album. They hadn't made an album since 2010's Asylum, and I really liked this album. When it first came out, I got really excited because I was a big Disturbed fan. And I mean, I still like them, but I'm not as massive fan as I used to be when I was younger. But Eye of the Storm's a great song. The title track is a great song, and the Vengeful One, another one of my favorite Disturbed songs. Just a good rocker. Um, my number 4 is going to be Asylum from 2010. Remnants was the first song on the album. Great song. Asylum is one of my favorites. Great song. I really do like David Gaiman's vocals. I understand a lot of people don't. It's kind of a unique, uh, he's got a unique sound. Um, but yeah, and then the last song I like it on the album is The Infection. The Infection must die. I don't want to get copyrighted. I shouldn't be singing this song. I didn't even sing it right. Well, my number 3 is going to be the most recent album. Shows to me they're still kicking ass. Divisive from 2022. Another thing I forgot to mention is I really like a lot of their album artwork. They have a mascot called he's called the Guy, I think. A lot of bands don't usually do the whole mascot thing. I mean, I can only think of a few where it actually works. Vic Rattlehead from Megadeth, Eddie from Iron Maiden, and what is the other one? I feel like there's one more that is actually decent, but other than those, who the fuck else uses mascots? Not really anybody else besides Disturbed and those other bands I can think of. Yeah, so we got, Hey You was the first single, and when this came out, I was like, yes! Where's the rest of the album? If it sounds like this, it's gonna be incredible. And the rest of the album pretty much did sound like this. There is one slow song on this album that I'm not a big fan of, and it's featuring somebody that I've never heard of. It was okay. But I like the title track, and I love the song Unstoppable. But my number one and number two could have been Flip Flop, because these are both really good albums. 10,000 Fists in 2005, the title track is amazing. Just Stop's a good song. Guarded. But my number one is going to be The Sickness. And no, I am not putting Down with the Sickness on here because honestly, I could do without ever hearing that song again. I really think it's overrated and it played to death, and I just don't need to hear that song again. But I actually picked 6 tracks from The Sickness because it's my favorite of theirs. Voices, The Game, Stupefy, Fear, Violent Fetish, Want. I can even name off more. The Meaning of Life, Dropping Plates. I like the whole album, and I skip Down with the Sickness almost every fucking time because I'm tired of hearing that song. I really am. But yeah, that's my ranking for today for the discography of Disturbed. Let me know what you think, and if you like Disturbed, let me know where you would rank these albums in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.